A video for you from Asmara Eritrea. How do tourists survive in Eritrea? How are Eritreans surviving? Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching the channel. Three main stories in this video for you. Uh, a clip for you at the end of this video. Clip is from Asmara, posted by a tourist in circulation. I don't know how news this clip, but this clip describes what Asmara is like. Second news story is about statements by Getachew Reda and Professor Kindeya. They spoke about TPLF, the Bratzian group. And lastly, a gift for the US president. The most expensive gift in the US history for a US president. Let's have a look at this news story. First, a country is going to give a 400 million US dollar gift to the US President Donald Trump. Which country? Qatar. Arab countries are trying to be close to Trump government. These Arab countries, by the way, they say that they support Palestinians. They say they stand for the rights of Palestinians. US backing Israel, and these countries giving expensive gifts to the US government. A Boeing 747-8 Boeing jumbo jet is going to be gifted by the royal Qatari family to the Donald Trump government for Donald Trump's personal use as a president. This is the most expensive gift given to a US president by a foreign country in the US history. Trump hoping that he'll be able to draw lots of investments, lots of direct financial support from Middle Eastern countries, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, UAE, oil-rich countries, very wealthy. They will invest in the US while they issue verbal statements in support of Palestinians. But internally, they're aligned with the US and US supporting Israel. Tens of thousands of Palestinians have been killed who are Arabs, who are from the Middle East. But the alliance between the US and Middle Eastern countries is getting stronger. So these Middle Eastern countries are basically US allies. Why do they support US, by the way? These countries have no democracies. They have kingdoms there. Families rule. They fear that if they start opposing the US, there could be internal problems for them. There could be security issues for them. US could use its allies against these countries. Middle East is split, despite being countries almost of the same type, of the same background. They're split, and divisions are exploited by the US government. Secondly, words Professor Kindeya and Getachew Reda issued some statements in the last 2 to 3 days. Both are state ministers. Getachew is advisor to Ethiopian PM on East Africa affairs. Kindeya is advisor to Ethiopian Ministry of Education, Federal Education Ministry. Both issued statements, and they issued statements in response to an interview given by the President Gabriel Mikhail, TPLF chairman, who in an interview said on weekend that TPLF wants establishment of new government in southern Tigray. Existing government should be dismantled. That is why Getachew Reda spoke and Professor Kindeya spoke. Both are based in Addis Ababa. Both are safe and sound. Both are state ministers now. They want the people of Raya to stand against TPLF. In the statements, they call TPLF a backward group, which has no interest in protecting the interests of the people of Tigray. The group only wants to promote its interests. This is what Kindeya and Getachew said in their statements. They're urging the people of Raya, Southern Tigray, to resist, to rise, to struggle against TPLF and Tigray military. TPLF is making moves in Southern Tigray through Tigray military. So if any conflict erupts in Southern Tigray, it won't be between TPLF, the Debrecen, and the government of Raya, government of Southern Tigray. It will be between military and government of Southern Tigray, where they visited Metcho 2 days ago, met with Southern Zone Chief Hafto Keros, met with the district administrators too, where they always plays school. He does not make his plans public. He operates in a very mysterious manner. So Southern Tigray government very reluctant to believe what Varada said in his meetings with Southern Tigray government. Did not show any sign that military wanted to dismantle government of Southern Tigray zone and district governments. The Debrecen is saying that TPLF wants dismantlement. Who should be believed? Who to believe? I think Debrecen perhaps is a more reliable speaker because where they cannot be trusted. Let's see what happens. Kindeya and Getachew are urging the people of Raya to stand to oppose the moves likely to be made by TPLF. Lastly, words, I have a video clip for you. Video clip is from Asmara Eritrea. A female tourist visited Eritrea, and she shared her impressions of the country. I also visit countries. I visited 5 countries in the last 1.5 years. So, the lady, the problems she's facing, I can fully relate. No internet, no Wi-Fi, no same for tourists, which is a basic requirement for tourists. Whenever you visit a country, you always need a SIM there. A tourist SIM provides you internet. You can make calls, and generally, tourists are given this facility when the countries want to promote tourism that they announce special packages for tourists, special fares for tourists during traveling. All that they do to promote tourism in their country. Hotels are cheap generally in tourist-friendly countries. I mean, in Indonesia, in Southeast Asia, you can find a pretty good quality hotel for $20-30 easily. Easily. You can find hotels for less than $10 too, but $20-30 hotels are sometimes 3-star hotels. But in Eritrea, 2 hotels available online only, according to this lady. And daily rent is huge, $100, over $100 per night, while the hotels are not quality hotels. Eritrea definitely not a tourist-friendly country. Why is that Eritrea does not open up? I mean, it should open up for its own people, for tourists who would be interested in knowing about the country, in visiting the places there. But the account of this lady indicates that it's not a tourist-friendly country. Watch the clip. Thanks for watching.
Just isn't going to work for me, so I'm going to go. I got a recommendation last night for another hotel, so I'm going to go try to find this one and see what happens.
In Eritrea, there's no internet, no Wi-Fi, and tourists are not allowed to have a local SIM card. And you really can't book anything in advance because there's only 2 hotels online, and both of them are between $90 and $100 per night.
So I can't call these places. Instead, I have to go and try to find them on my own. I downloaded the offline map for Eritrea from Maps.me. Thank goodness I did that before I came here, because there's no internet, right? So there's no internet, there's no phone card, there's no ATM. So that's what makes this traveling through this country a little bit challenging.